General Hospital spoilers reveal that Michael has been admitted to the hospital with severe burns, his entire body badly affected by the fire at Sonny's penthouse. This incident has not only caused physical damage but also significant psychological trauma to the Corinthos family. Carly, consumed by grief and anger, seems to lose control as she desperately tries to uncover the true cause behind this tragedy. Sonny, haunted by the feeling of helplessness at not being able to save his son, becomes more determined to find those responsible. At the hospital, the tension is palpable as the medical team fights minute by minute to save Michael's life, while his family waits outside, facing difficult decisions. The severe burns on Michael's body are not only a sign of physical pain but also indicate the escalating crisis within the family. The simmering tensions between the family members start to boil over as Carly and Sonny disagree on how to handle the situation. Carly believes that decisive action is necessary, while Sonny, although equally furious, tries to restrain himself to avoid unwanted consequences. Meanwhile, forces like Cyrus and Sidwell seem to be quietly exploiting the situation, putting additional pressure on the Corinthos family, making everything more complicated than ever. While Michael fights for his life at the hospital, his family is caught in a whirlwind of hatred, revenge, and emotional decisions. These adjustments not only change how they deal with the tragedy but also set off a chain of events that could disrupt all of Port Charles. It seems that everything is spiraling out of control, and the consequences of the fire are sure to bring even more dramatic and unexpected developments. Michael is currently in critical care at GH, where doctors and nurses are working tirelessly to save him from the severe burns. However, in the darkness of chaos and sorrow, Cyrus is quietly carrying out his dangerous plan. Digitalis, the deadly poison he has previously used to end the lives of his past victims, is now the weapon Cyrus aims at Michael. If this plan succeeds, the tragedy could reach its peak with Michael's death, plunging everything into an uncontrollable spiral. While the Corinthos family is grieving their loss, Cyrus seems to be seizing the opportunity to carry out his plot. He takes advantage of the hospital's chaos to sneak into Michael's room, preparing to inject Digitalis into his foredrip. These actions are not just an act of revenge aimed at Sonny but also a public declaration of war against the Corinthos family, asserting his power and ruthlessness. However, Cyrus's plan is not without risks. In a world full of surprises and resistance, will he be able to complete his scheme, or will an unexpected character disrupt his plans? Any mistake could complicate matters further, but the threat from him still looms heavily over the situation at the hospital. The Corinthos family, particularly Sonny and Carly, are unaware of this plot but are prepared to face any danger to protect Michael. However, will their love and unity be enough to counter Cyrus's devious schemes, or will Michael's death become a reality, creating an irreversible disaster? The upcoming events in General Hospital promise to push all the characters into intense and dramatic situations, with consequences no one can predict. Sonny is facing a major shock as new pressure and tension continue to pile up in his life. Michael's death, Cyrus's plots, and the fractures within the Corinthos family have created an enormous burden that Sonny can no longer bear. In a moment of extreme stress, Sonny suddenly collapses and is rushed to the hospital after suffering a stroke, making everything even more chaotic than before. Sonny's condition is not just a warning about his physical and mental limits, but also poses a serious threat to the Corinthos family. Sonny's hospitalization leaves a power vacuum, making his family vulnerable to schemes from Cyrus and other enemies. While Carly faces the pain of losing her son and caring for Sonny, the Corinthos family must quickly adjust to protect themselves from the growing threats. At the hospital, the medical team is doing everything they can to treat Sonny, but his condition raises concerns about his recovery. Carly, in her panic and despair, must face not only the pain of losing Michael but also prepare for the possibility of losing Sonny. The conflicts and tensions within the family begin to explode as they struggle to agree on how to handle the situation, throwing the family into a whirlwind. Cyrus, seeing the opportunity created by Sonny's weakness, may take advantage of this moment to increase the pressure, pushing the Corinthos family into an even more difficult position. His actions are not only personal revenge but also a way to assert control over the underground world of Port Charles. Meanwhile, Sonny's allies are forced to confront the difficult question: can they stand up to protect the Corinthos family while Sonny is absent? Sonny's hospitalization due to the stroke is not just a turning point for him but also a sign that a new disaster is looming. Will Sonny be able to overcome this crisis and regain control, or will this mark the beginning of the collapse of the Corinthos family? The upcoming events are sure to raise the tension to new heights, where the choices and actions of the characters will determine their future in General Hospital. After Michael, Sonny becomes the final target in Cyrus's ruthless revenge plan. While the Corinthos family is still trying to recover from their loss and psychological trauma, Cyrus continues to exploit the chaos to trap Sonny in a difficult situation. However, just when everything seems to be focused on Cyrus, a new piece of evidence is revealed that shakes all previous assumptions. Sidwell is the one behind the fire at Sonny's penthouse. This not only shifts the suspicions but also creates a serious wave of trouble. Sidwell's madness in his plans, combined with Cyrus's schemes, pushes the Corinthos family into a level of tension never seen before. Sonny, already under tremendous pressure from Michael's death, now has to face two simultaneous threats. Cyrus targets him as the ultimate goal to destroy the Corinthos family, while Sidwell is secretly manipulating, using the fire to further his own agendas. The revelation of Sidwell's involvement in the fire not only throws everything into chaos but also forces Sonny to choose between confronting the immediate threat or focusing on protecting the family from hidden dangers. Carly, at this point, must step up and lead the family while Sonny is overwhelmed by obsessions and revenge. The confirmation that Sidwell is behind the fire raises questions about his true motives. Could Sidwell and Cyrus be working together? Or are these two separate plots unintentionally converging to trap Sonny? In this context, the Corinthos family not only has to face the pain of losing Michael but also find a way to fight against forces trying to destroy them. This story is not just about Sonny but also sheds light on the complex schemes playing out in the shadows. Will Sonny be able to overcome the obsessions from Michael's tragedy to focus on dealing with Cyrus and Sidwell? Or will the Corinthos family continue to spiral deeper into a cycle of revenge and loss? The upcoming developments in General Hospital promise to be full of suspense, revealing unexpected twists in the life-or-death struggle between the characters. Cyrus is beginning to pay for the series of ruthless actions and crazy schemes he has carried out. His revenge plots, manipulation, and crimes have not only cost him his allies but have also put him in a dangerous position as both enemies and former allies turn their backs on him. However, the most surprising development is that as everything gradually comes to light, it is Sidwell who emerges as the ultimate mastermind, using everything to seize ultimate power. Sidwell, with his ambition and cunning, has been quietly manipulating the situation, waiting for the right moment to rise to the top of the Port Charles underworld. As Cyrus weakens due to failed schemes and retaliation from those he has wronged, Sidwell quickly steps in to seize the opportunity. The forces that were once loyal to Cyrus now shift to Sidwell's side, recognizing that he is the one who can offer greater rewards and power. Sidwell's steady consolidation of power is not only a major shift in the underground world but also a declaration that he is ready to become the new boss of Port Charles's underworld. Sidwell's actions, from exploiting the fire at Sonny's penthouse to quietly tarnishing Cyrus's reputation, show that he is not just an opportunist but also a ruthless strategist. The Corinthos family, especially Sonny, now faces not just Cyrus's collapse but also the rise of a new, much more dangerous force. Sidwell, unlike Cyrus, operates in the shadows with well-thought-out plans and careful calculations. He doesn't need the respect of the crowd, he just needs absolute control. Sidwell's rise marks a major turning point in the power struggle in Port Charles and raises new questions about the future of all the characters involved. Can Sonny stop Sidwell before he seizes full control, or will the Corinthos family face a new, stronger, and more unpredictable enemy than ever before? The upcoming events in General Hospital are sure to be filled with tension and surprises as Port Charles faces its new crowd boss.